start with some rock and roll. Hey, you guys want to have a good time tonight? Yeah. All right, I'd like to dedicate this to the Portland area. Now, this is for old school, dedicated to late night television. I just can't help myself. Because we're moving on down to the east side, to a deluxe apartment. So, some housekeeping. Can you hear me in the back? Yeah. Can you hear me in front? Yeah. Can the hot chicks in the middle, can you hear me? Man, seeing you hot chicks makes me want to get a job. Hey. Fellas, you can't keep a woman who ain't got a job. Girls like to go out. It's tough when you get older too. You get older and the questions change. You know, it used to be what's your favorite Beatles song? Now it's so. What do you do? Why do they have to say so first? So, bitch. I'm Brad Pitt. You don't look like Brad Pitt. Well, I'm getting ready for a new role. The name of my movie is Middle-aged, Overweight White Guy with Glasses Part 2. So listen, I'm going to tell some jokes. We're going to get the show started. I want to tell some jokes for you, but first I want to get right with the Lord. This won't take long. You know what I'm fixing to do. Just hold on a second. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and please let me get some pussy. Okay. It's been a while. The worst thing that happened for my sex life was twofold. You know what happened? I turned 40 and I moved to Texas. Hey. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with turning 40, just don't come here. Oh, I brought a prop on the stage. I don't normally do this. It's not exactly Carrot Top, but this is a check from my insurance company. It's for $1. So I've decided I'm going to go ahead and have that operation. Was going to get my brain augmented to improve cognitive functioning, but I think I'll settle for just a new pair of tits. Well, this set's going pretty well. What do you think? I mean, tonight it's the Doubletree Hilton on Alta Mesa. Tomorrow I'm getting slapped by Will Smith. Going somewhere. 45 years old. 45? I just got my second colonoscopy. I don't get an applause for that? The reason I got a colonoscopy was I just felt like I wasn't getting enough attention. You know, a colonoscopy is a 2-day ordeal. Okay, the first day, that's the hard day. That's the prep. That's the, you got to drink to go light. It sucks. The second day is no big deal at all. They wheel you into the operating room, knock you out with dope. You wake up and find out that your privates have been violated. It's kind of like Bill Cosby with insurance. What? Am I getting out of here alive tonight? What? Oh, I admire the great men of history and the wise things they said. You know, Descartes said, "I think, therefore I am." Martin Luther King said, "Today I have a dream." And Louis C.K. said, "Hey, can I jerk off in front of you?" You didn't ask me. I'll tell you what happened. I dropped a tortilla chip on the kitchen floor, and it shattered into pieces, and I knelt down to pick up the broken pieces of the tortilla chip. I said, "This is familiar." What does this remind me of? And then I remember, this reminds me of when I used to smoke crack. I took my first hit of weed in 1999. Quit paying my rent in 2000. It's funny what they said about weed. They said weed wasn't addictive. Don't worry, it's not addictive. I don't think you know the kind of shit I used to do to get weed. I used to suck dick behind a dumpster. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I was sucking dumpster behind a dick. I don't know. Long time ago. Been a while. I'm all straightened out now. I got 6 years clean. Based on the way this has gone, I think I'm going to start using it again. Start with the no duels. Just work my way up to crime. You know what I'm talking about. I am an alcoholic. I thought I was a sexaholic, but the pussy got in the way of my drinking. No, I'm an alcoholic, man. In 2016, there was a yellow piece of paper on my door that said eviction notice. Damn, dude, I just paid the rent 6 months ago. I want to tell you about how I got sober. Everyone's got a story about how they quit. Me, I was hooking up with this chick in El Cajon, California. We were drinking vodka. I said, "God damn it, Leah, you got beautiful teeth." She said, "Thank you. They're fake, though. I have diabetes. I lost my teeth." I said, "Shit." I said, "Leah, you got some nice hair." She said, "Thank you. It's a wig, actually. I have diabetes. I lost all my hair." I said, "Shit." In the morning, there she was. No teeth, no hair, naked, 450 pounds. That's when I got sober. So, yes, that's how I did it. And I'm pissed off, man. Someone took down, y'all saw the flyer, right? For this show, the flyer? Someone took down the flyer of my home group, man. It hurt my feelings. But see, what they didn't know is I was an art major in college. Picasso, I could do all that stuff. So I drew another picture, and this is it right here. I did pretty good, huh? And I was hanging out with this young chick in narcotics. She was fucking with me because her man was locked up. Her man was locked up, and I was the only one not trying to fuck her. So she said, "Hey, I like you." We went out a little while. She said, "I'm polyamorous." I said, "What does that mean?" She said, "Well, it means I can fuck whoever I want to fuck." Damn, that's cool. When I was a kid, they called it being a hoe. But polyamorous, they got fancy names for it now, huh? Polyamorous. The first time a chick called me a hoe, I was so hurt. I was like, "Oh, you've offended my sensibilities." Man, I was a fucking hoe. And I'm all straightened out now. And I'm a paragon of virtue. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't fuck. but I'm trying to. Ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to. So, you know, this chick, she was a lot younger than me. She said she wanted to party, so we snorted some cholesterol medication. She didn't get high, but her triglycerides are lower. Well, I know how to mix it up. So, you know, 45, I'm 45 years old, you know. People say you're still young. You're 45, you're still young. Motherfucker. I take cholesterol medication, dude. You could be 12 years old. If you're on Lipitor, you're old as a motherfucker. You having a good time so far? You know, I gotta be honest with you. I'm into black chicks. Okay? I knew I was into black chicks in 1987 when Whitney Houston was on the TV. I said, God damn. She said, I want to dance with somebody who really loves me. I said, Whitney, I love you. I really love you. So, years later, I come into NA in Texas, and I see all these hot black chicks. I said, damn, that's where I need to be. My sponsor said, well, just whatever you do, don't get with the newcomers because they're sick. They'll lead you back out. I said, okay. That's what I said. Yeah. But, you know, there she was. I saw my flavor, and I knew it was true love. She was fresh out of a treatment center. I knew it was going to work out. And we fell in love, and we lived happily ever after. For about 15 minutes. Bitch was crazy. So, as you can tell from everything I've just said, I'm bad at relationships. My therapist says it's because I had poor role models growing up, but I don't think so. I mean, it's not like my dad was fucking my mom's sister every day.
Hell.
They took drugs. Oh, my dad, I'm traumatized from childhood. You know, my dad bought my stepmom a treadmill as a gift. Believe that shit? There are a lot of ways you can tell your wife she's got a fat ass. Certainly, one of them is to buy her a treadmill, unsolicited, as a gift. But fellas, how would you feel if your woman bought you 2 inches of dick and just said, oh, I thought you could use it, you know? The fuck? Y'all need to think it through. Got mom issues. My mom walked out of me when I was 3 years old. She walked back in when I was 16. I was jerking off. Hey, Ma. Could you close the door? Oh, I saw one of those stepmom porn videos.
Oh, God.
I saw my stepmom. She looked good, man. She looked really good. But then I saw myself. I was pissed. I didn't know she was recording that whole time.
Oh, my God.
Oh, changed careers. I used to be, well, NA, I can tell you that I used to be a male prostitute. But I found out I could get a lot more sex and a lot more money if I became a preacher, so I switched it up.
Wow.
We're going to get the show started in just a second here. I was saving my sophisticated humor for now. You know, I was watching my cat lick its ass. I just thought, man, that's so beautiful. I thought about it, right? I mean, if I could lick my own ass, I'd stop going to therapy. I mean, why would you need to go? My therapist's office is a really awkward place to pick up chicks. The other day, she sat down. I said, "What brings you here?" She said, "I was gangbanged by the football team. What about you?" I was a cheerleader too. These are known as jokes, what I'm doing. You're a good crowd. Listen, you're not going to ruin my day. Can't ruin my day. I got the best piece of ass of my life. I mean, it's 20 years ago, but still. Oh, I want to have sex with my therapist. I just, I don't know if I can get Medicaid to pay for it, you know. Well, I told you I was a hoe. I'm not going to do it for free. Standards. Oh, from everything I've said, you can probably infer that I'm single. I went to my chiropractor, and he knows I'm single. He says, "Well, you know, I'm fixed to be single too." So, what are you talking about, Doc? He said, "Well, my wife has been cheating on me our whole marriage. 25 years. And I was surprised, because I've only been fucking her a couple weeks. Oh, I only read Playboy for the articles. I only watch porn for the research. But I go to church to get pussy. And I'd like to thank Preacher's Daughters for making that real easy.
Wow.
Very, they know their Bible, but they're so slutty. I love it. It's just like, I went to Walmart and saw this Mexican lady knocking on a watermelon. I said, "Senora, how do you know if it's a good watermelon?" She said, "Well, if it sounds good, it's good." So I knocked on a watermelon and it spoke to me. It said, "Damn, sounds like a good watermelon." As you can see from everything I've said, I grew up in a dope house. Georgia. Get it all straightened out now. Oh, and I don't date Narcotics Anonymous, by the way. I know some of y'all do, and I don't judge, it's fine. But, when I see people dating in Narcotics Anonymous, I'm like, how are two hoes going to make it in a relationship? Bitch! Give me your money. Bitch, I was going to ask you the same thing.
Wow.
Some of y'all make it work, though. I like that. Gives me hope. Gives me hope. Maybe with another 6 years clean, I can get a piece of pussy. In Texas. Well, someone's getting laid. I mean, I've seen these stores. Condom Sensation, Hustler Hollywood. Man. There's a store next to Aldi called Adam and Eve. I was feeling kind of religious. Said, "Hey, you guys got any Bibles?" They didn't have any Bibles. That's the end of that joke. They didn't have any Bibles, okay? So I was literature major in college. I read a lot of books. I'm very smart, very, very smart. You know, and I've written a poem for you here at the Doubletree tonight. It's a very deep and spiritual poem. I'd like to share it with you, can I? Well, let me get in the zone. Roses are red, violets are blue. Trader Joe's is out of everything. Bagels, what the fuck? Thank you. I went to a Melissa Etheridge concert in the late 90s. I'm older than some of you guys. I looked around and I said, I think I'm the only heterosexual within 10 miles of this place. Then I went to see the Indigo Girls. I came out of the closet. I've been a lesbian ever since. I think I am a lesbian. I had a mammogram. I had a girlfriend. She pinched my tits so hard she created trauma to the tissue. I had to get a mammogram. The girls know what I'm talking about. I gotta stop saying girls. I'm 45. They ain't girls no more than women. But the women know what I'm talking about. A mammogram is where, fellas, what they do is they put your tits in a vise and they just mash it as hard as they can. I don't know what they're looking for. I can tell you what I learned from the experience. That really fucking hurt. Y'all got any tattoos? And you got some tattoos. You got some nice tattoos. I don't have any tattoos. I got commitment issues. I've never had so much money in my pocket that once all the bills were paid, I thought to myself, man, I really need a dragon on my ass right now. I gotta make some money, man. I gotta get famous. You know I'm famous, right? I got famous in England. When you get famous in England, you get knighted. I got knighted by the Queen. She was alive at that time. All I had to do to get famous in America was make a sex tape. I got gangbanged by the Dallas Cowboys. They were winning at this time. It was more fun. Hang in there, Chief. It'll get better. And I spent a fortune on my teeth. Every 3 months, I dropped like hundreds of dollars on x-rays and cleanings. If you can find a guy that takes care of himself half as well as I do, tell me his name, and I'll fuck him. Yeah, I'll do that. So, you know, I'll give you a little window into comedy. When you do comedy, all the comedians, after 2 weeks, they want to be the next Dave Chappelle, right? So they say, I'm going to start going to LA. Hey, man, I want to start going to LA. When I used to do theater, they said the same thing about New York. Hey, man, I want to start going to New York. You know what I never hear anybody say? Man, I want to stay right the fuck where I'm at. Fuck you guys, that was funny. Went to Aldi. This is on the back scene. I was standing in line to pay, and there was this right-wing guy with long hair in front of me. He says, so, what do you think of the new communist America we live in? Sir, I don't mean any disrespect, but I haven't had sex in 5 years. I don't really give a shit. Fact. I was at Walmart. I was standing in the customer service line, and there was a sign on the wall that said, no drinking on the premises. So I got fucked up in cosmetics. I love Walmart. I mean, Walmart's the real America. Walmart is the real America. I love Walmart. I can't be depressed when I go to Walmart. The crazy shit I see at Walmart, 10 p.m. There's a sign on the wall at Walmart that says, "Our goal is to satisfy our customers." Can you give me a spiritually nourishing relationship full of physical and emotional intimacy? No, sir, we can't. But they did give me a rim job, so we're good. You guys got a little quiet. A rim job is, you know. Where are my young people at? My Zillennials, my Gen Zs? Anybody? Is everybody old in here? Yeah. I want to thank the young people for their contribution to the pornographic arts. Because before they started making porn, we really never saw chicks licking ass, you know? We had to go to the Philippines or Thailand to get that down. Thank you from the bottom of my gut. I just ended it with a chick out west. Well, I met her when I was using, so I've grown in recovery. She's still doing what she's doing, so it's got nothing in common anymore. But, you know, we were fucking around on the phone. She said, "Talk to me like lovers do." I said, "Okay, bend over." She got pissed. She was angry. She was like, "I'm a lady, be a gentleman." "I'm sorry, please bend over." See, look, I'm not the same guy in a friendship that I am in a relationship, okay? When I'm in a friendship with a woman, man, I'm polite, respectful, boundaries are healthy. When I'm in a relationship, I got expectations. Things can get ugly. It happened recently. I said, "Bitch, get your shit, get the fuck out of my house." She said, "This is my house." Man. I knew that was going to be a problem. See, fellas, you got to get your own spot. You can't be living out her ass and thinking it's just going to work out forever and ever, because you fuck up. It's her house. I know something about that. But I'm all straightened out now. You know, I went to the gym. It was during the Super Bowl. Who was it? I think it was the Chiefs and the Eagles, something like that. Yep. I was on the... thanks, man. Thank you. Thanks for that. All right, that means I got it right. I like that. I was on the treadmill, and this couple came in, and they were wearing matching shirts. Anyway, whatever, dude. You know, the chick was hot. She walked by me. I was checking her out. She saw me checking her out. She goes and gets her boyfriend to come work out next to her so he can keep an eye on me in the mirror. He walks up to me. He's like, "Why are you checking out my woman?" "Actually, Chief, I was looking at you." "I'm bisexual." I said, "Bi to sex, that's what that means." "No, I'm heterosexual. I'm heterosexual. I'm heterosexual when I'm sober." You get me in a room with a case of tequila and some musical theater majors. Maybe not. Maybe not. Someone's getting fucked. I got an email in my spam folder that said, "Do you like anal?" Deleted it right away, of course. I don't know how the Catholic Church got my email address. Man, we're dirty. Oh, I'm a trans man, and I can tell you that. I used to be a woman. At least I think I was a woman. I ate a lot of chocolate. My expectations were too high. You know, the term today is gender at birth. That's what they say now, gender at birth. See, when I was a kid, you were either a boy or a girl. Everybody thought I was a girl because I had long hair. I realized if I want people to stop thinking I'm a girl, I need to quit wearing dresses. I'm confused about my sexuality. When I drink beer, my pinky goes up. Just to be sure, like any heterosexual man, I suck some cock. What I realized was I don't even like beer. I was waiting to do a set at the Arlington Improv, and this comic came up behind me. He said to the bartender, "Hey, that's okay, I'm not drinking tonight." In 19 years of active alcoholism, I don't think I ever once said, "That's okay, I'm not drinking tonight." I said other things like, "What do you mean you're pregnant?" Shit, as soon as I left town, they weren't pregnant no more. You noticed that, huh? That's okay. I didn't make babies. I made trips to the liquor store. That's what. That was my drug of choice. You know, it started with I had a theater professor. She got my first piece of ass in college. It was my theater professor. She had what had to be the biggest dick I've ever seen. Walked up to me and said, "You want to come over to my house tonight for a glass of wine?" Tits. Yeah. Had a drink, was fucked up for 19 years. A year later, I took a hit of some weed, didn't get off the couch for 18 years. Damn. They want to legalize it. Okay. Someone asked me, "Ryan, do you shave your balls?" I don't want to talk about that with you. Grandma. I wanted to become a porn star, but I became a porn extra instead.
Stand in. Yeah.
I suck my dick, but I get more time off. And I probably shouldn't even talk too much about porn, you know. Very little that I can say about X Hamster, X videos, YouPorn, Pornhub, DFW.com, or Stream. Now that I think about it. I want to tell you the kind of guy I am. I'm the kind of guy where if I'm walking down the street and I see cat shit with a $100 bill underneath it, I'm taking that cat shit. Well, this is going pretty well, huh? My dad was a Vietnam vet. He ran black disco nightclubs in Atlanta in the 70s. People ask me, "Are you racist?" I'm like, "No." "Well, prove it." "I listen to Curtis Mayfield, dude." We got a lot of young people here. You don't have Curtis Mayfield. I can see this is an interracial audience. I feel comfortable here. I'm in an interracial relationship myself. My wife is Japanese. Her name is Nissan. Nissan Altima. The amount of money I spend on this goddamn vehicle. I feel like I should at least get a blowjob. Just tickle it a little bit, please. Fuck. Oh, I hear about a lot of guys taking Viagra to get their dick hard. I can't relate to that. The only thing I really need to get my dick hard is ass. I could look at ass from across the city block and my dick get hard. So the answer to my problems is not a blue pill. What I need is a pair of binoculars. I'm pissed. I got played by this female, one of the comedians. What it was she had me in the friend zone, but she was playing it like she liked me. So. But I think she's really going to regret choosing a man with a real job over me. You don't believe me? I think he's going to walk through the door with the money and the gifts and the flowers. She's going to say, yeah, that's okay. But you know what I really want? I want that middle-aged, overweight comic that can't buy me nothing. Man, this chick, she just took my heart out of my chest, threw it on the ground, did the Michael Jackson on it. Bitch. We're going to start the show in just a second. Oh, Paris Hilton. Remember her? She got lucky with a name like that. She could have been named Oklahoma City Motel 6. Damn, that would have sucked, huh? So, based on the way this set's gone, I've decided I'm going to have sex tonight. I might even get another person involved. So a lot of these redneck white dudes are naming their daughters after GMC trucks. You know that. So there's a lot of chicks out there named Sierra and Denali because they think it's pretty. But I'm classy. I named my daughter F-150. If she gains any more weight, I'm going to name her F-250. Gotta watch it, man. The city of Fort Worth has a new app where you can report issues. So I let them know. I'm still angry about when my Uncle Scott touched my pee-pee. Oh, and there's a pothole on I-30 in Hewlett. I got that right? Oh, I saw a sign the other day. River Oaks. I was in River Oaks. The sign said LA Fitness. I thought that was a really good name for a gym. I mean, you can't name it South Carolina Fitness. No one's going to go to that. That's a new one, and I'll never do it again. I'm old school. I still go to the library, man. I went to the library and got a DVD called The Science of Sex Appeal. There was this musclehead talking about his Ferrari. He says, you are what you drive. So, ladies, I have to tell you something about me. I'm a 2012 Nissan Altima with 168,000 miles. Nothing says big dick and big bank account quite like a used Japanese car. Now, I got another DVD. I got this DVD called The Equalizer. You seen this movie, The Equalizer, with Denzel Washington? Man, I love Denzel. Denzel's such a good actor, he makes me want to be an actor. But the name of my movie wouldn't be The Equalizer. It would be guy who can't get over his ex-girlfriend, something like that. Instead of kicking ass, I'd be jerking off in my bed alone going, I'm sorry, please. Bad relationships, man. Oh, and I got mental health issues too. You didn't know, huh? Man, fuck you, that ain't nice. I thought I saw smoke in the kitchen, but it turned out to be kitchen in the smoke. I'm really glad I smoked drugs for 20 years. That really worked out well for me. I got bipolar disorder, and sometimes I have to call a suicide hotline. I did it once. Call a suicide hotline. Hello, how can I help you? Yeah, I'm suicidal. I want to kill myself. She goes, oh, okay. Anything else? Boy, I really felt better after that. That bitch. Oh, I got this friend of mine named Lee. We got in touch again. We didn't talk for a long time. I was the best man at his wedding. I was fucked up. A long time ago. He said, Ryan, I want you to pray for me. You want me to pray for you? It's like me asking a bum to give me money. You got the wife, the kids, you got the career, your parents are there for you, you got it all. 4 fucking kids, man. You don't need prayer, you need a pack of condoms. But I did it anyway, I prayed for him. Oh, I looked at the back of my Tabasco sauce bottle. I got depressed. It said, shake well. All these years I've been shaking it pretty good. I got molested. But don't worry about it, I don't go to the airport anymore. You been to the airport lately? They grab your dick, hands up your ass, down your pants, just like, you know, no dinner, no hi, how you doing? Just jerk you off in front of 1,000 people. You're good, thank you. Feel a lot better. It's a good thing I got this clonopin in my pocket. TSA, you know, I'm trying to imagine what kind of a person gets a job grabbing dicks all day long. I mean, think about it. Like, if you were a pervert, right, and you know this about yourself, you know you're a fucking pervert, and you find out there's a job where you can grab dicks all day long. Boing! Working overtime and everything. I'm available for children's parties. This chick over here looks very upset. Sorry, darling, I didn't mean to ruin your night. I thought it was going to be funny. Goddamn. Yeah, I got to get out of here, guys. But I want to tell you, I had a really awesome experience when I was in 7th grade. 7th grade, man, there was this chick named Jessica Parker. I was in love with her. Man, she was a thick white girl, juicy, just the way I like it. But I was too shy to talk to her, so I went home and I made her a mixtape. Y'all remember mixtapes? Yeah. I put the juiciest love songs I could find on this tape. This would have been around 1990. Anita Baker, Journey, Luther Vandross. Took a lot of courage, but I walked up to her the next day and said, Jessica, I made you a tape. She took the tape, did not say thank you. threw it in the garbage, and that's the end of the story. 20 years later, she adds me as a friend on Facebook. I couldn't find any pictures of her. I scrolled down, and finally I found a picture of Jessica. She gained 400 pounds. She was a health crisis. She couldn't walk. Man, this is the same girl I was in love with. You know what the moral of that story is? Fuck that bitch. Hey, I hope you had a good time. I'm Ryan, guys. Thank you. Good night.